You see this bell icon here? Hit it now and we'll ensure you get delivered the very best of reviews, interviews and pop culture content.
Hello people, it's that time of year again where we all sit and compare notes on the best of 2021, also known as the pandemic season 2. No, too soon. Anyway, 2021 has been another bloody interesting year for the entertainment industry, and for all the scary and stress and insanity of new variants and locking down and locking up comedians, the last 2 years have also cemented the fact that we now truly live in the age of streaming. But I gotta say, despite some truly phenomenal storytelling across a handful of gems, it feels like it's been a pretty underwhelming year for the Indian streaming space. There just haven't been as many knockouts as previous years. But in terms of the level of storytelling, in a year where Hindi cinema painfully let us down, Hindi streaming shows certainly didn't. Even many of the shows that didn't quite work this year had so much going for them in terms of their ideas and ambition. And we also did see some pretty heartening trends, like the rise of the Indian documentary series. The highlights being Leena Yadav's House of Secrets Burari Deaths on Netflix and Nitesh and Ashwini Iyer Tiwari's Mahesh Bhupati Leander Pace docuseries Breakpoint on Z5. Those aside, here's my list of the best Hindi streaming shows of 2021, a list dominated by Sony Live, TVF and Season 2s. So in no particular order, let's do this thing, shall we? We begin with my favorite show of the year. Sony Live's Tabbar is an electric crime drama about a family caught in the wrong place at the wrong time when they find themselves involved in a murder. It's essentially a how far would you go to save your family story. As the ex-cop head of the family tries to keep them safe, played by a fantastic Pawan Malhotra in one of the year's finest performances, they all get sucked into a world of drugs, gangsters and crime, and it all gets increasingly insane and twisty from there. But despite its unrelenting, heart-stopping twists and turns, creator Harman Wadala, director Ajit Pal Singh and one hell of a blistering ensemble cast ensure that the series never gets away from itself. Tabbar is cold, compelling, atmospheric and doesn't let you look away. And you can't afford to miss it. Next we have yet another Sony Live series which cements what I've been saying for a while now, that they are the streamer to watch out for. TVF's Gullak Season 2 once again gave us more heartwarming stories of a middle-class Indian family and all the magically mundane happenings that take place in a regular household. It's much needed comfort viewing in a streaming landscape dominated by intensity. But Gullak is far more than just a hollow hug. The specificity of the writing and storytelling ensure that amongst all its pleasant, wonderful nothing, it leaves you with so much something. Gullak beautifully captures the charms, wisdom and warmth of middle-class life and is simply a smile for the soul. Next, it's the biggest no-brainer of the year, Rajan DK's The Family Man on Amazon Prime Video. Rajan DK and the fantastic Manoj Bajpayee, along with the season-stealing Samantha, deliver another absolute knockout with an even stronger second season. Season 2 continues the story of one of the most distinctive and badass action heroes we've created, Shrikant Tiwari, in this brilliant genre-bending show that's as much about thwarting terrorists as it is about intimate family dynamics. There's still an open offer to buy a beer to anyone who can accurately describe the genre of the show to me. If the first season was about Shrikant trying to balance his two worlds and keep them apart at all costs, Season 2 is about how that's no longer possible and how the two come crashing together. The Family Man continues to seamlessly blend piercing drama with laugh-out-loud comedy and some of the finest action sequences I've seen from our industry. And what more could you possibly want? Or a Chelam Sir spin-off? Agreed. Next on my list is a Netflix India show. I know, I was surprised too. But technically it's a TVF acquisition, not a Netflix India developed show, so it all adds up. Season 2 of Quota Factory treads much of the same territory as the fantastic first season in exploring the crippling pressures of the IIT coaching rat race. So I'm not sure I'd necessarily call it a stronger second season. But it nonetheless takes us deeper into the trials, triumphs and tragedy of this life and Vaibhav, Meena and Uday's experiences. Not to mention giving the female characters more to do this time around. Aside from Raghav Subbu's impressive direction and staging, which helps smoothen out the unevenness, the best thing that this season does is give more focus to the show-stealing Jeetu Bhaiya as he sets out to set up his own institute. Season 2 of Quota Factory may be wobblier, but the achievement still lingers. And last but not least, it's Amazon Prime Video's Mumbai Diaries 2611. The riveting Nikhil Advani created show is a fictional recreation of the harrowing events of the 2611 terrorist attacks and serves as an ode to the medical community who went above and beyond to save lives. Among the series' solid ensemble, Konkana Sen Sharma and Mohit Raina shine. But for me, Mumbai Diaries is a testament to how cinematography and production design can fundamentally uplift storytelling, with Kaushal Shah's camera skillfully capturing chaos, gliding through the hospital with long, unbroken takes, and Priya Suhas's production design being instrumental to bringing authenticity to a near constant tension and tragedy. I did wish the show had a tighter grip on me throughout its 8 episodes, but despite its dips, Mumbai Diaries comes from a very sincere and honest place. as an ode to the spirit and people of a great city under siege, from terror threats and a broken system. Rounding off the list, a few quick special mentions. First up, Tindora. While I wasn't entirely taken by all the unapologetically over-the-top humor and infinite gags in Bhuvan Bham's smash-hit YouTube comedy Tindora, it's one show that really stuck with me this year. I just can't seem to shake the sheer ambition of seeing Bhuvan play most of the characters, or even the pure dedication from him and fellow writers Hussain and Abbas Dalal, who just tried to get us to laugh at any cost. We need more like it. Next, it's Sony Liv's Shanti Kranti, which I know is technically a Marathi show, but I don't care, I loved it, sue me. Bhadipa and TVF co-creation Shanti Kranti is a Dil Jata Hai style story of three friends who go on a road trip. And it's one of the sweetest, most uplifting and funniest shows I saw this year. Finally, the season 2 of Disney Plus Hotstar's Arya. Now, I had my issues with the second season of Arya, but I'll proudly stand by the show for as long as they make it. And if that explosive season 2 finale is anything to go by, the future of Arya is bright and brutal, and I can't wait to see more. But enough of what I think. What were your favorite Indian streaming shows of 2021? Let me know in the comments below. Till then, here's hoping you have a 2022 full of Gullak levels of warmth, Arya level swag, Tindora-like laughs, Chilamsar levels of cool, and Tabbar levels... Nah, you probably don't want that life actually. Anyway, Happy New Year and see you on the other side.